Okay. One cold afternoon, many years ago, a woman traveling alone on a train had an idea. This idea changed the world as we know it, affecting the lives of millions of people across the globe. This is not her story. It is instead the story of one of the people who was affected by her great idea. Yours truly. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Swathi and I am here to talk to you about myself. I was born on 31st August 1991, exactly 6 years before Princess Diana died in a horrible car crash. But I assure you, there is no connection between the two events. I am the spoiled and pampered youngest child of the family. I have an older brother and an older sister. Growing up, I was a bit of an oddball. I lacked certain essential nuts and bolts. And I used this wackiness or this extra creativity in a lot of extracurricular activities. I wrote poems, I wrote stories, I was the editor of my school and my college magazine. I was also the president of the drama club. And I took part in sports as well. Yes, underneath all this flag there was once an athlete. And what else did I do? Ah yes, of course, because of this habit of mine of jabbering away continuously without any break, I used to be called upon to be the narrator in every single school college function. So I have been narrating quite a lot. That's all I can remember when I think about my school days. But the one hobby which I really loved was reading. Books have influenced me in more ways than I can count. Frederick Forsyth and his books made me obsessed about the world was. Stieg Larsson and his books made me aware of some social issues that I had never been aware of before. And of course, Douglas Adams and his books ensured that my lost nuts and bolts will never be found again. Then, in 6th standard, the rippling effect of the woman and her idea hit me and blew me off my feet. The woman was J.K. Rowling, the idea was Harry Potter. My God, what a book. I picked up that first copy of Harry Potter and I read it and I connected with the story and the characters on such a personal level that I did not think was possible. And that was when I first picked up my pen and decided that I am going to write seriously. Of course, life had other plans for me. I did not get a merit seat, so I had to give up my hopes of becoming a doctor. And I decided to shift to commerce. And as I've told you before, I come from a family of bankers. So when I shifted to commerce, my dad just says, "Welcome back to the family, beta." Okay. And BCom was smooth sailing. I didn't have to do anything. Literally, I did not have to do anything in Bangalore University BCom, and marks kept flowing in. Then I took CA. Okay, so after that, like how Gandalf stands in the Lord of the Rings with his staff, CA stood in front of me saying, "You shall not pass." Okay, and I never did till my MPCC. But one thing I know for sure is that I will clear my CA and I will become a qualified chartered accountant because that is my dream. And I will become a successful writer and an author because that is my destiny. I will write such books just like J.K. Rowling, which will make the reader, laugh with joy, cry in anguish, and absolutely go mad when something happens to some character and get lost in their own fantasy world, because that's what it did for me, because that's what Harry Potter did for me. It created so many new possibilities. Yes, it's a long journey, it's a difficult journey, but when I get there, please do drop in for the signed copies of your book. They may not be free. Thank you. Speaker for the day, who's very nervous, but at the same time very sincere. So let him come and bear his heart out to all of us. Anup Jadhav.